What is up on my Facebook, YouTube, Twitter people? What's going on, man? Icecold's Corner, April 30th, 2010. I had planned to get into a lot of NBA playoff stuff. The playoffs have been great so far. By the way, I got Cavs beating the Celtics in 5, but that's going to have to wait for a couple more days because we're on the eve of the biggest fight of the year. Sugar Shane Mosley, Floyd Money Mayweather in Las Vegas, Nevada, tomorrow night. It's huge. It's major. And it's so major that I'm going to have the first ever guest on Icecold's Corner in studio. First ever guest to help me break down this fight. We got my main man, George Bankroll Bankertink. Don't forget the P. Bankroll Bankertink. What's up, baby?
What up?
All the way out here from the 916. What's good? What's good?
Man. Doing it.
Man, you know, first of all, before we get into any of that, we have to address the story. One of the bigger stories of this fight is that we won't be out there.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
But there's always the Pacquiao
Mayweather, or possibly some people might think Mayweather Mosley too. I don't think that's going to happen because for that to happen, Mayweather would have to lose. So,
and that's a likely possibility.
That's not going to happen.
Seeing that Sugar Shane is the man. A lot of people are sleeping on Sugar Shane. What people don't realize is that he has 5 losses, but he's lost to some of the top.
5 losses.
He's lost to some of the
you
top.
You got out there like it was 1 or 2. It's 5
He's
losses.
lost to some of the top competition. Winky Wright, Burning Force,
Winky Wright,
and who was that? Who else he lose to?
Cotto.
Well, I mean, those are pretty big names in boxing if you know anything about it. And on the other hand, you got Money Mayweather, who, he's 40-0, 39 knockouts.
40-0.
40-0, 39 knockouts.
Making sure you got that 4-0.
40-0. I'm not taking nothing away from Money May. That's the man. He do his thing. But what I'm saying is, he's unproven. He hasn't beat any of the top competitors in the welterweight division. What you got to say about that?
Bankertink Wilson. Now look, I like Shane Mosley. All right, I'm a fan of Shane. He's cool. But if you guys been watching 24/7, excuse me if I get into my Floyd Mayweather mode right now. But if you've been watching 24/7, Floyd said it best. He said Shane is very talented.
Very.
But Floyd,
very underrated.
But Floyd, he's got gifted. He's got gifted, baby. You know what I mean? You just don't go in there and have that 40-0 for nothing.
Yes, you do. When you fight nobody, if you're fighting 12-year-old schoolgirls, you're going to be 40-0.
They're at least 13, all right? They're at least 13 years old. Give them into the teenagers. Second of all, let's break this down, okay? He can't be at fault for the division just not being able to compare to what he's doing. I mean,
he can be at fault for ducking the top competition.
Well, I mean,
he can be at fault for that.
You can say he ducked the top competition, but I mean,
yes,
really, like he said, he's a prize fighter. And what kind of prize are they bringing him? There's only 2 or 3 people out there that's going to bring him the kind of prize. Look, when people stepped up to the plate, you had the Zab Judas who got smacked around. You had the Baldomers who got slapped around.
Baldomer was, I'm not going to count Baldomer in that number.
Well, he was a champ. He was a champion.
Lower level champ.
He was a champion, and he smacked him around.
Lower level champ.
He didn't slap around everybody's Ricky Hatton. Smacked him around real vicious. Set him up real nice for Pacquiao. He slapped around Juan Manuel Marquez.
The pee drinker. He was drinking pee.
The pee drinker.
He was drinking pee.
The pee drinker for you 24/7 watchers. But I will say this. I mean, and don't forget, he smacked around Oscar De La Hoya. That was a pretty good fight, by the way. I wouldn't say he smacked him around.
De La Hoya, 3 years past his prime.
I wouldn't say he smacked him around, but it was a good fight. Mayweather won that fight. Look, Mayweather has barely lost a round in his career, let alone a fight. Okay, now I don't care who you're fighting. If you're going around and you're a world champion and you're barely losing rounds, that's some special stuff. Now, I will say this, and I don't even want to say this, but until Antonio Tarver, I was saying the same exact thing about Roy Jones Jr. I will admit that. Because up until that point, Roy Jones Jr. had barely lost a round in his career, let alone a fight. This ain't going to be the same thing. All right? I'm going to tell you that right now.
I'm going to put it like this. our official predictions, my official prediction, go with me on this one. Sugar Shane Mosley, knockout, 9th round knockout of Money Mayweather. You heard it here first. You heard it here first.
Come on, man.
You heard it
Money
here
Mayweather's
first.
getting knocked out?
9th round knockout.
Money Mayweather's getting knocked out?
9th round knockout. You heard it here first. Yes.
Yo, man.
Yes.
Hey, like Floyd said, he must have been in that hot tub time machine with Sugar Shane Mosley, man, talking about he gonna knock him out. Look, Shane is a great fighter, and I'll tell you this right now. Shane, for all you, and don't get me wrong, I like Manny Pacquiao a whole lot. Love the guy, man. Love Manny Pacquiao. That's my guy. But I'm just going to keep it real. Shane Mosley is a way better fight against Floyd Mayweather than Manny Pacquiao would be. Because I think Floyd Mayweather would dispose of Manny Pacquiao rather easily. If you
Possibly. Just only for the simple fact that he's bigger than Pacquiao.
He's bigger.
He's fighting
Pacquiao
Mosley.
doesn't defend.
He's fighting Mosley, who's at least 2 inches taller than him. He has longer
He's an
reach
inch
than him.
taller.
He's stronger than him, and he has
Says who?
more knockout power than
Says
him.
who?
Says
Floyd Mayweather.
Says me.
Floyd Mayweather hasn't even. He hasn't had to. That's not his game. He's not a knockout artist. He's a tactical boxer, and he's going to tactically whip the hell out of Shane Mosley.
Mayweather has never had anybody fight him the way Sugar Shane's going to fight him tomorrow night.
Zab Judah did.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
Zab Judah did.
That's 2 different
Ricky
fights.
Hatton
Two
did.
different fights.
And you saw what happened with Ricky. You saw what Ricky Hatton trying to come in there and charge at him. Mayweather.
You can't even
give him one of these.
compare Ricky
He gave him one of
Hatton
these
to a Sugar Shane Mosley.
Slide to the right.
You can't compare
Give him one of those.
Ricky Hatton to a Sugar Shane
Look.
Mosley. You can't do it.
You say Shane Mosley
9 rounds.
9-round knockout.
Knockout.
I say Floyd Mayweather in a 12-round unanimous decision. Okay, he's gonna pick apart Shane Mosley throughout the fight. This guy's great. Okay, he is great. All right, and excuse me, I root for greatness. Okay, I like to see greatness. Now I understand people don't like all the talking that Floyd does. I understand that. I mean, it's funny to me, but I can see how it rubs people the wrong way. But the fact remains, the guy puts in the work. He puts in the work in the gym. You know, he works hard, just as hard, if not harder, than everybody else in the game, and he's that much more talented than a lot of people out there in the game right now. He doesn't slip up for 1 second. He doesn't take one round for granted. He goes in there, he competes, he does what he does. All right, and he's going to do it this Saturday. Floyd Mayweather, 12 rounds, unanimous decision.
9.
You heard it here first. And what I would like to toot my own horn because you guys didn't see it, but I recorded a video for Pacquiao Cotto, and I said Pacquiao and Cotto is going to be a nice little tussle back and forth. But what's going to happen is because Cotto doesn't defend, Pacquiao would eventually break him down. I said he'd knock him out in the 10th, he ended up knocking him out in the 11th. I mean, that was almost exactly what happened.
This is the same guy who predicted the Colts to win the Super Bowl. Let's keep that in mind when you guys out there getting your predictions right, getting your money right pretty fast. Same guy right here.
Hey,
Icecold.
Hey, come on, man. Why you bringing up?
I'm just saying. I didn't want to go there, but
Damn.
I just had to bring that up.
Look, man. If you're in the LA area, get at me. I'm gonna be out watching at either these movie theaters, either in Santa Monica or at the Bridge. You may catch me in Long Beach. You may catch me in Hawthorne. Come watch the fight with your boys, man. We out here doing our thing since we couldn't be in Vegas. Aceberg Slim, get your stuff together, baby. Next Swaggermania is coming up soon, all right? Naughty G, you do the same thing. Next Swaggermania is coming up soon, all right? Naughty G, you do the same thing.